What is it like playing this year, Justin? What's it been like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely different. Obviously, a lot of new protocols, a lot of new hoops that we have to jump through to make sure, guys are being safe, guys are taking care of one another and looking out for each other and each other's health. And then, once you get to the ballpark, it's just weird. No fans is tough, man. I knew we had great fans in LA, and I knew we always fed off their energy and what they brought every night, but you don't really realize how much you enjoy playing in front of people until there's no one there. So it's been a weird season so far, for sure.
So, I mean, we at home are hearing sometimes crowd noise get pumped into our feed watching the games. It really is nothing in the stadium at all. They're playing nothing, no music, no walk-up music, or there is sort of that stuff still going on a little bit.
No, that stuff's still happening. They do have crowd noise going. They do have the cardboard cutouts. Like last night, for example, in Seattle. By the way, Seattle, I think, is leading the league in cardboard cutout attendance. The stadium was packed.
Is that right? Is that right?
But in that ninth inning, they cranked up the crowd noise a little bit. Guys in the dugout were joking, saying that we were playing the Seahawks and not the Mariners.
Nice.
But yeah, there's walk-up music, there's crowd noise. They put some stuff on the boards in between innings. Something that the Dodgers have started to do. They've had guys' kids kind of tape, for example, Clayton Kershaw, when they announced the lineup,
yes,
his daughter, Callie, will be pitching today. Is my daddy, Clayton Kershaw. So they're getting creative with some stuff, but it's still nothing will replace our fans. It's still not the same.
Well, I mean, and then just have you had a conversation? Did Dave Roberts lead it off, or did you and the rest of the locker room and your teammates in your clubhouse have a conversation about when you're not at work, about conducting yourself in a manner that doesn't maybe make vectors of COVID be brought into your world? Did you have that conversation at all as the Dodgers?
Yeah, it's not just a one and done thing. It's an ongoing conversation. We've had several of them, and really, what it comes down to is, being responsible for yourself, being responsible for your teammates, and, trusting that all the guys are making the right decisions. Because even though, you're doing everything right and you're, following all the rules and being compliant, it just takes one guy on the team to not do it. And then, you might see something that happens like the Marlins or, the Cardinals. So it's a constant conversation, constant reminder, be responsible, be smart, make good decisions, don't be selfish. And, it's something that's taking place almost on a daily basis.
Justin Turner of the 18-8 best in record in baseball currently, Los Angeles Dodgers, calling in from Seattle, making his way to the ballpark right now. Are you dressed in your uniform, or do you dress there still? Or are you going like Little League to the game in your uniform?
No. We go to the park in clothes and get dressed there. The locker rooms are different now. There's kind of an expanded roster, but they're still trying to socially distance us in the locker room. So what you'd see in a locker room now is there's every other locker in the locker room is taken up, and then in the middle of the locker room they brought in like portable metal ones and space guys out in the middle of it. Mm-hmm. So it's a different look in there. Food rooms aren't open anymore. They're kind of taped off, and we have a couple of Dodger employees who are back in the food room, and you have to ask them for anything you want, and they bring it to you. You go in the bathroom, every other urinal is blocked off, every other shower head is blocked off. So everything's changed. Everything's different. Going into the ballpark, for example, in Seattle, we have to enter in the ballpark in center field now, and you basically walk outside the entire time through the bullpen, in through left field, and then you go down the dugout up to the clubhouse. They don't let you go inside the building anymore. So a lot of things are different. A lot of things have changed. After the game, we don't eat dinner at the field anymore. We come back to the hotel. Everything's boxed up in a conference room, and you get off the bus, go in the conference room in the hotel, pick up your dinner, and then bring it up to the room and eat by yourself. So, a lot of changes.